throughout the years, 18 years.
18 years. Can you imagine that?
18
You know, JR said that you have to hear something, what, 7 different times
7 different ways.
from 7 different people.
You're going to hear this from us. If you've been here for 18 years, you've heard this from us for 18 years, and you'll hear it for the next 18 more.
This is Jerry, it's exactly right. You know, but for those of you who are here for the first time, who don't know who Jerry is, we're just going to give you a little bit of insight.
Oh my goodness.
Incredible stories, and believe me, Lauren can tell for the next 3 hours stories that are very dear and close to the heart. So, Lauren.
You want to tell a story?
Why
Okay,
not?
well, I've told these stories before, but I'll tell them you again. You know, Jerry Siciliano was one of our executive vice presidents for I guess it was the first 5 years that we started our business. And amazing heart, amazing individual. We used to say he was the heart of our company. And, you know, we're honoring him today, of course, because we lost him 18 years ago at a very young age. And, you know, one of the things that I love most about Jerry was that he had an amazing way of putting people together, didn't he?
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, he was a great mentor, a great friend. You know, when there were arguments amongst the corporate team, he always figured out a way to solve them. When there were arguments between my husband and I, he tried to work those out too. And he's probably one of the reasons that we stuck it out and stayed together, because he has such a great influence in our life. And was a real lover. And, you know, it reminds me of a story back in the day when, if you recall, when O.J. Simpson was being chased. Remember that chase? Everybody was glued to the TV. Nobody could take their eyes off the TV. I don't know what happened, but Jared was just really on my last nerve. And, you know, we were fighting back and forth, and people who know Jared and I know we're very real people. We fight like most people who've been married for 24 years. And people fight when they get married. We're very passionate about our love, and we're very passionate about our fights. And neither one of us ever like to admit that they're wrong to each other, especially me. Now, that day, Marty and I and Mark and Dennis and Joe and Steve and JR, we were all in some strange place. Like, I think it was like some little town somewhere in the USA, because we didn't have any money to have flying on planes. We all drove together in the car together. That was probably part of the reason everybody was on my nerves that bad that day. It was a bad, long ride. We were in the hotel room. Jared and I were fighting back and forth. And Jared was like, no, you guys shouldn't fight with each other. I was like, I'm not fighting with him. He's wrong. He doesn't understand that he's wrong. If he would just admit he's wrong, there would be no fight. And Jared would say, I'm not saying I'm sorry to her because she's wrong. And we weren't getting anywhere, back and forth and back and forth. And Marty was trying to tell, Marty was actually thinking it was funny. But Jerry was like, this has got to stop. So I decided I'm going to get myself another hotel room. And I get myself a hotel room, and I'm watching the O.J. Simpson thing. I'm totally content. I'm cool. I'm watching the show, and the next thing I know, knock on my door. And I thought for sure it was Jerry, but it wasn't. It was Jerry. Jerry said, baby, you got to go back to the other room. I said, why? He said, JR's crying over there. Now, if you know JR like I know JR, he wasn't crying over there. He was watching the show like I was. I said, really? He said, baby, I promise you, he is crying his eyes out. I said, well, you know, a lot or a little? He's like, no, a lot. You know, his feelings are hurt because he didn't know that he should have said he's sorry when he does, but he does want to say he's sorry now. But I was just thinking, go over there and give him some love since he's crying so much. I said, well, I'm not going to go over there and give him some love. And he's like, trust me. He's so sorry, feels so bad. You just got to go over there and give him a little love. Now, little did I know, he was over there just a minute before telling Jared the same thing about me. Now, I can assure you, I wasn't over there crying in my room. Not a little or a lot. I was cool, I was watching O.J. But my point is this, he was a lover. And he brought people together, which is why we still honor him today. It's why we still honor him today.
Mark in America really we all feel. We all feel with the best years of his life. I mean, all that he acquired over his lifetime, he just seemed to call right back into market America, knowing that this was his legacy and his greatest gift to his friends, to his family. His greatest asset really was the ability to provide support and understanding and love in any situation. This was his greatest gift. He was and always will be the heart of market America. It was a gift that he gave others by making them believe in themselves and believing in market America. So, those of you who had the privilege and the pleasure of meeting and knowing Jerry will find this video very memorable. And I hope for those who didn't have that great opportunity to meet him, well, through this video, maybe you'll get a little bit of a feel of the extraordinary individual and trainer Jerry was. I want to roll that video, please. By the way, in the latter part of the video, this is actually Jerry singing this song.
We didn't have any instructors. We used to prospect really unorthodox. I was in New York once prospecting, and I had a white cane and sunglasses on. And I had four people in a row help me cross the street. And in the middle of the street, I tell them I'm not really blind. But I'm looking for someone that would help a blind man. And because you did, I've got an opportunity for you.
And you should survive to 105. Look at all you'll derive out of these lives. Living that hard, you haven't had time. If you are reminded very young
to work with fellows like Dennis and Marty and JR and Lauren, who I love like a sister. It's just an amazing thing, the honors that they have bestowed. 3 years ago when I joined JR, he says, "What do you really want, Jerry?" As JR, I'm getting of age, and I want to leave this industry a hero. I want to leave with a winning company. And he gave me what I wanted.
For those of you who knew Jerry, you know why we're here today, and you know how much we loved him. Jared always loved Jerry so much because he was just hilarious and he knew how to get to the heart of the matter. I'll never forget one night, I think we were in Indiana and we were doing a product presentation showing the plan. And JR is like, "Lauren, do you want to show the products or Jerry, you want to do the products?" Jerry's like, "I'll do the products, JR, no problem." He's like, "You sure you know what to say about the products, right?" We had just come out, I think, with Alan back then. And he's like, "No, I'm sure I know what to say." And he said, "Do you know the science behind it? You understand the product?" He said, "Absolutely, don't worry about a thing, JR." And Jerry went up on the front of the stage and shared the scientific information about aloe. The scientific information was that if you take a swig or a couple shots, he would chase his wife around the room naked. And that's all you needed to know. We love Jerry for things like that. He was just an incredibly special person.
Incredible, you know. So at this time, what I'd like to do is I'd like to bring on stage Jerry's wife, Isabel, and his daughter, Teresa. So please give a warm Market America welcome to Isabel and Teresa Siciliano.
Good afternoon. My family and I are proud to be a part of this great company. It has been said that as long as we remember those who pass, they are always with us in spirit. Market America has kept my husband Jerry Siciliano's memory alive for the past 18 years. And I know he is with most of us, especially the ones that knew him. The things that Jerry stood for have been passed on to an elite team of individuals who can share with you by helping others to achieve their dreams, and that is what Market America stands for. And it is what my husband Jerry stood for. This individual usually demonstrates belief, loyalty, credibility, and love of the Market America opportunity. As I have mentioned many times before, the recipient to receive the Jerry Siciliano Award is chosen by the corporate team. Once again, I would like to thank J.R., Lauren, and the corporate team for keeping Jerry's memory alive with this annual award. Thank you.
We talk about residual income. I gotta tell you, believe me, I know. I was very fortunate to sell a business 24 years ago. Got a lot of money. You want to know something? You spend it. Let me tell you, folks, there's nothing, absolutely nothing out there. I don't care what it is. I don't care what business up it is. I don't care what kind of franchise you want to buy. I don't care what kind of annuity you want to put your money into. I don't care what kind of insurance plan you want to get. There is nothing that will ever replace Market America's residual value. Isabel and her family is a living tribute to that. You would have to have $20 million in the bank today in order to earn the interest, the kind of income that Jerry left Isabel and his family. She earns well into a six-figure income for what Jerry did for 4 to 5 years at Market America. There's nothing else out there that can touch it. Trust me. It's the greatest tribute to what Jerry has left and a tribute to Market America.
Oh, you want me to read it? Okay. I'll read it. Well, I think they might have it on the screen for me. Let me read the inscription of the award. Like an eagle with strength of heart and clear vision, you have ridden the currents of belief, loyalty, respect, credibility, and love of the Market America opportunity. This you have soared into and through the storm's fury, enabling those to follow, again, to believe that their dreams can come true. This year's 2014 Jerry Siciliano Award goes to Tony and Pam Bowen.
It's always been special to see all the winners of this sport, because we knew him very well, and he came to our office to work with us a few times, so I have some good memories of him, and so it's really an honor. But Jackie Blasco, I just got finished saying to her, this year has gone by so fast because she was last year's recipient, and I said, you reigned so beautifully, and who would think if we were in it? I can't even think anything.
Thank you all very, very much. Every match has had to win this award. Could come at a better time, I'll guarantee you that. This is, that's our birthday week. My birthday is the 12th, and Pam's the 14th. Get a little older, and I'm just flabbergasted, to tell you the truth, but thank God for this. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Jesus. And the corporate team, and everybody that had a part in selecting us. And of course, that includes all the Millionaire people, because they motivate us, they inspire us, and we just keep coming back. So, boy, I always thought the people that won these things knew because they always had a speech. Boy, was I wrong? I couldn't do it without my wife and partner. Pam.
We're very grateful.
Well, yeah,
Very touched, very touched. Because, it's all about other lives that we've been able to touch. And, the new teams that you have coming up, it's the juice to this business. And just to see Fat Joe up here get excited about that and have that enthusiasm again, we feel blessed. And we're honored to have you as our partners. Thank you.
Well, we really love each and every one of you, the new people who've been around many years, because it really has been our philosophy for years that it takes all of us, for any one of us, to succeed. And I think that's so true. So thanks to the new people. Thanks for the Millionaire Club. Thank JR and Lauren and the corporate team and the new members. And just keep coming back. You'll be glad you did. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Executive Director, Bonnie Filer.